Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video on Assassin's Creed Origins. So we got a little bit of news yesterday regarding a new mode within Assassin's Creed Origins, which sounds phenomenal. And in my excitement, I actually forgot I'm a channel that covers this shit, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna do it now, and we're gonna get into it. Let's talk about this. It's really cool. It's some cool shit. So, first up is the Discovery Tour, Ancient Egypt by Assassin's Creed. It's a free update next year. It will strip out the game's story and combat entirely and turns the game into an interactive museum. It's currently slated for an early 2018 release, and the Discovery Tour takes the assets and NPCs from the main game and curates them to form a series of interactive tours. One such tour, for example, shows a priest performing part of an ancient Egyptian mummification ritual on a corpse, while a voiceover explains the process in detail. These have all been created by various historians hired by Ubisoft specifically for this mode, and allows you to learn tons and tons about the Ptolemaic period of ancient Egypt. This is huge. This is like an interactive database for the player. It's insane. It's insane, honestly. Like, I'm so excited for this. Like, Ash, Jean, his name's like French, but I'm gonna call him Jean. Jean, you guys, why are you doing this? You don't even have to do this. Why are you doing this? This is a Ubisoft game, and you're doing this? I'm impressed. Oh damn! If they're going like this far, like with a database, imagine what they've done with the modern day and the storyline. If they're being this creative and, you know, innovative with things like this, like, oh god, imagine what the rest of the game is going to be like. This is insane. I think they have just gone above and beyond what we expect from an Assassin's Creed game. A lot of us were like, oh, I just hope the database is still in the game. They go ahead and throw this out. It's like, what the fuck? This is way beyond what I expected. Just fucking insane. I can't wait to play this. This is going to be mental. In the source's words, these tours themselves seem fairly substantial, with the game's UI estimating experiencing all it has to say on mummification will take about 20 minutes. Completing tours unlock a series of characters for use in the Discovery Tour, allowing you to explore the mode as Bayek's wife Aya, Cleopatra, or even Julius Caesar, which is fucking awesome. Like, what? We get to play as, like, Cleopatra and Julius Caesar, like, fucking exploring Egypt and learning about the history. This game mode is gonna be insanely cool. Like, for any people, any historians out there, it's gonna be awesome. For any, imagine, like, college courses and stuff that are doing, you know, Egypt and the Ptolemaic period. How amazing this would be as a tool for that. Just absolutely insane. And it works to educate, like, young people, because imagine, like, back in the day with Assassin's Creed 2, I was so interested in the Renaissance, so fucking interested, and, like, I'd obviously have to look at them on Wikipedia and stuff like that, and look at, like, video essays. Up there, but this is something next level. Like, I'm super interested in this time period, and now I'm going to get to learn all the history within the game as a mode that's part of the game. Just insane. Just fucking insane. I can't get over how awesome this is. And they've said this is releasing early 2018, which means we're going to be getting added content to Assassin's Creed Origins, you know, as the game goes along. I'm expecting Assassin's Creed Origins, of course, coming out in October. I'd expect this to come out around probably February, March time, possibly something like that. And then later on in the year of 2018, we will get the big DLC, I would say, for Assassin's Creed Origins, similarly to something like Blood and Wine or the Frozen Wilds. That sort of, you know, expansion pack that's sort of like a big new area with a ton of new quests and a new storyline, new outfits, weapons, little things here and there, things like that. You know, that's what I would be expecting, because they haven't announced the next like the first expansion or the expansion, because normally, you know, before Unity came out, we got to see Dead Kings. Before Syndicate came out, we got to see Jack the Ripper, and that would normally come out around January, February time. But they haven't announced it, which leads me to believe that they're doing this will be around February, March time, and then we'll get an actual expansion similar to Jack the Ripper, Dead Kings, Yeah, for previous Assassin's Creeds, probably later on in the year, which is awesome. That's great if that's the model they're taking, because that'd be fantastic, and that's what leads me to believe with this. But in terms of the Discovery Tour, just sounds amazing. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below, because I am super hyped myself. Now, next up, coming out of the Discovery Tour, we also got this image right here, which a lot of people are kind of losing their minds over, thinking this is the modern day protagonist. Now, to me, it's merely a representation of us, the player, because the Discovery Tour is titled above. It says Discovery Tour by Assassin's Creed Ancient Egypt. It's sort of like an advertisement to the player, as opposed to showing, like, look, here's the modern day protagonist. Like, to me, it doesn't make any sense for that to be the modern day protagonist. It's very gender and race neutral to me. You can't tell the skin color, honestly, at all. It's black and white. You can't tell whether it's male or female, because it's just very, very neutral, and they're facing away, which would lead me to believe that this is just showing that it could be any of us exploring ancient Egypt with the Discovery Tour. You've got the Animus stuff kind of around this area, which is looking quite nice. You obviously got some nice artwork and stuff like that. And on the left here, is 51 BCE synchronization. Now, that would lead me to believe then the game starts in 51 BCE. I thought it was 42, but I might have remembered the hoodie wrong. 51 BCE, I believe, is the year that Ptolemy the 12th died. I think. I could be wrong in that completely. However, 51 BCE apparently is that, and I believe that's probably where the game begins, which is why it's showing it here, because I would assume the Discovery Tour starts off in 51 BCE, and it continues until the end of that sort of period of time, and that makes a lot of sense to me, but could be entirely unrelated, same as the modern day dude standing here, which I believe is entirely unrelated to the story, since this Discovery Tour is absent of story and is simply there as an educational tool, which, I mean, they're probably intending to be used by schools and students and things like that, would lead me to believe that they would not be including story elements in any way, even as a lore thing, because it's simply for the player. Like, it's not even as if it exists in Assassin's Creed canon. Like, it's not like they're trying to explain it off with lore, I don't think. It's not like Discovery Tour by Abstergo. It's like, no, this is a Ubisoft thing. It's for the player. You can play it if you want to. It's got nothing to do with the Assassin's Creed storyline. That's what I believe. And so I don't think this character is a character. I think it's a representation of us, the player, going in and exploring ancient Egypt. I think that's essentially what this is here. A lot of people have been going crazy over it, and I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't think Ash would, you know, reveal that kind of thing. Like, he's told us before, you know, there might be something in the marketing campaign later down the line, but, you know, he kind of wants it to be a surprise, so I don't think they'd suddenly just, this image would just pop up and be like, oh, modern day protagonist. Is like, no, it's not the modern day protagonist, though, is it? At least I don't think so anyways. So that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you looking forward to the Discovery Tour of Ancient Egypt? What do you think about that screenshot showing the modern day type character? Do you think it's a protagonist, or do you agree with me that it's just a representation of us, the player, exploring ancient Egypt? It's super close to the release now, under a month away. That's insane. That is simply just insane. And as well as that, it's only 7-8 days, I forget, away from the release of the Assassin's Creed Origins parody, which is going to be crazy. I'm so excited to release that, you don't even know. October the 6th. If you haven't already watched the teaser, go and check it out. I got some more teasers coming up starting Sunday, leading up to the release of the parody, and I am really looking forward to releasing it. It's really good. It's really good. Like, ooh, it's one of the best things I've ever made. Honestly, it's fucking great, and I can't wait for everyone to see it. But that's it for this video. Hit the subscribe button if you are new to stay up to date. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.